It's not every day that you guys get to see these sort of crazy videos, right? Exclusively happens only on my channel, so make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell icon on. Hey guys, this is Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be super fun and also crazy, guys, because if you guys remember, a couple of months ago, I actually made an unboxing video on my brand new workstation Threadripper PC from Lenovo. You guys remember, right? The Lenovo's ThinkStation P620. So in that video, a lot of you people were asking me like, hey Vimal, can you actually show us like how does this Threadripper beast perform or how does it handle gaming? Like, we are quite curious to see. And I was like, hey, that's not a bad idea. I would definitely love to do that because I was also actually quite curious to see how does this beast handle gaming in 2021. Like, seriously, let me tell you, this is a very powerful monster PC, guys, that is powered by AMD's Threadripper Pro 3975WX CPU, which is 32 core 64 thread with a max turbo boost of up to 4.2 GHz. Keeping that aside, you've got Nvidia's Quadro RTX 5000 GPU on it, which is dedicatedly made for workstation kind of stuff and comes with 128 GB of RAM, guys. The specs definitely look quite powerful and give you that next gen alien tech kind of vibe, but let me tell you, this PC is actually made for workstation kind of stuff. That means, productivity, creativity, 3D applications, these sort of usage. But again, hey, who's gonna stop us from gaming on it? For example, if you're a person who buys this sort of workstation PC for your professional usage, that doesn't mean you won't play games on it, right? Like, you are curious, I'm curious, everybody wants to see how it performs and how it handles games. So guys, we'll be testing a couple of AAA title games, your favorite and my favorite games. We'll be putting them to a test and see how this thing performs. We'll be playing them at the maximum graphics possible at 1080p resolution only. So yeah, before we get started, I'll just quickly show you the setup that I have over here for testing out this Threadripper PC. Alright people, I've completely set up the Threadripper PC and it's all good to go. We've got the Lenovo ThinkStation P620 over here, and as I've told you just now, it's powered by AMD's Threadripper Pro 32 core 64 thread CPU. We've got RTX 5000 workstation GPU on board and also has 128 gigs of RAM. Those were the specs. And if you talk about the monitor, well, I'm using a special monitor over here also. My 360Hz super fast, insanely fast, and also the world's fastest gaming monitor currently in the market from ROG. That is what I'll be pairing with it. So, we've got the most powerful gaming setup right over here on my desk, guys. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. The first game we'll be testing out is our all-time favorite GTA 5. Now seriously, there was no way I could skip this one from the list. We'll be playing all the games in 1080p resolution with the graphics quality set to maximum possible settings. So let's see how it goes. By the way guys, you can monitor all the PC stats at the top left corner of the monitor.
Show some respect. Oh, damn. You open your damn eyes. You're trying to feel like
Holy shit, this is not what I was expecting to see. I mean, it's a total workstation kind of PC, right? But still, it's nailing the gaming section also. Just have a look at those frame rates. At 1080p max ultra settings, we were easily getting an average of around 120 to 130 FPS, which is almost like similar results that we got on an RTX 3070 GPU paired with a Ryzen 7 5800X. Buttery smooth gaming experience so far. A fun fact for you people, the Quadro series RTX 5000 was actually Nvidia's first ever made ray tracing GPU, introduced way back in 2018. It's based on the Turing architecture only, and yes, it does support ray tracing as well. So we'll be playing some RTX supported games as well in this video to see if it can actually handle them. But my god, I am really surprised. This baby can definitely game. Now moving on to the next one, let's play Doom Eternal. We're playing this game also at 1080p resolution ultra graphics, and one thing I have to mention is, have you observed the CPU load or the overall utilization? It was only around like 10 to 15%. Now everybody knows that games are more GPU dependent than CPU, but still it's very less to what I've seen on the usual consumer lineup of CPUs. And in case if you've seen it during GTA 5's gameplay, it was only around like 2 to 3%. So in Doom Eternal, we were easily getting an average frame rate of around a whopping 260 to 270 FPS and sometimes even touching 300 frames per second. Now that is the kind of performance you can expect from AMD's Threadripper Pro CPU. Talking about the thermals and the cooling system, the ThinkStation P620 is equipped with a dual tower dual fan air cooler, and I have to say the thermal performance was actually pretty decent. Even after gaming for like 30 to 40 minutes, the CPU temperatures were settling around 60 to 65 degrees centigrade. But yes, the GPU was definitely getting a bit hot and was reaching around 82 to 83 degrees centigrade. Now finally time for the main test. Let's see how this PC handles graphic intensive AAA title games like Cyberpunk 2077. And it also has ray tracing support, right? So first we'll be playing the game with RTX off and then we'll turn on RTX and see how it performs. As you can see in the video, all the graphic options are maxed out set to psycho settings. So let's see how it goes. Oh god, the bugs. Where did those trees pop out from? At least it's a bit better now and much more playable thanks to the recent updates and patch fixes. Alright, so people, as you can see, even while playing such unoptimized graphic intensive games, we were easily maintaining an average of around 60 frames per second, which is quite sufficient to experience a smooth, uninterrupted gaming. Time for the final test. Let's turn on RTX and also DLSS and see what happens. Ray tracing enabled, reflections, shadows and lighting also turned on, and DLSS set to auto. Okay, something happened. My controller is not responding. Did I overload it? Okay, it's back now guys. Working fine I guess. For a second there I thought that I'll need to reboot the PC. Damn the game and its bugs. Anyways, I'm actually impressed. Even with ray tracing enabled and all the graphics set to ultra, we were actually maintaining around 50 frames per second. Keep in mind though, DLSS was on. So based on all these testings, we can definitely say the Lenovo's ThinkStation P620 is a great gaming machine as well. Like literally nothing less expected from a Threadripper powered beast. I guess this video might have answered all your questions as we got to see the performance of both the Threadripper Pro CPU and the Quadro RTX 5000 GPU as well. So as mentioned at the beginning, it's a workstation PC targeted towards professional kind of work. For gaming, you actually don't need this powerful Threadripper with 32 cores and 64 threads guys. Games would never require that many cores. Even a Ryzen 5 would be more than enough for 1080p gaming. In fact, you'll actually get like similar gaming performance on a PC powered by Ryzen 5 and RTX 3070 as we got on this workstation PC. So if gaming is only your main priority, you don't actually need this high investment on such powerful specs. But again, when it comes to productivity and creative 3D rendering sort of applications, the Lenovo's ThinkStation P620 powered by AMD's Threadripper Pro CPU will literally crush the competition. Like seriously, it's even more powerful than a server PC that is powered by dual Xeon CPUs. That is where this workstation PC shines and shows its true potential. Well, that's pretty much it for today guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video and got to check out this awesome PC. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.